Yeah, Thursday. It is July the 6th. I cannot believe it. Welcome. It's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada. And I want to thank you for joining me live or pressing play on today's video. I'm just adjusting everything here. There we go. Getting it all set up. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. I love to know where my viewers are coming from. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad you have joined us. If you're returning, welcome. I'm so glad you came back. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button below, as well as that notification bell, so you don't miss any future videos from me. If you enjoy my crafting, please give me a thumbs up. YouTube really likes it when viewers give the creators thumbs up and comment. It means that they feel that the content is worthy of sharing, and sharing is caring. It's how I reach more crafty friends, customers, and team members. Hello, Tina from Eastern Canada and Susan from Northern California. We just had a wicked storm come through here. I'm in a small town in between London and Sarnia called Strathroy. And we just had, like, it was torrential downpour. It was white outside. The power flickered. My internet went out, and I was like, oh, please, 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 please come back on and brighten up, because it was like nighttime dark. So this went live today, the online exclusives. This crazy lady was up. My alarm went off at 1:45 a.m. because this stuff went live at midnight Utah time, which is 2 a.m. here in Southwestern Ontario. And I was quite concerned. I have my Christmas in July featuring the one horse open sleigh class. And I have a bunch of products to order for the class, as well for customers. And then the trucking along bundle, I had a bunch of customers pre-order it for my stamp camp in August, and I was quite concerned that it was going to sell out. So I got up, my alarm went off at 1:45 a.m., scared the heck out of me. And it was almost an hour later before I climbed back in bed. It was so busy. There was demonstrators all over North America that were doing the exact same thing as me at the same time. So I had to wait in line to get my order in. So the trucking along stamp set did sell out really quickly. But because Stampin' Up! Creates their own, they make their own stamps at their factory in Kanab. So they rather quickly got some more stamp sets made. So it's back in, at least the last time I checked, it's back in the store. And I had guessed it was going to be about $57, depending, because of what the other prices were for punch bundles. And it is $56.50. That's a really great price. And this is going to stay in my craft room forever. I am so excited for it. Jeannie, you placed your order at 1 a.m. Yeah, mine was I had a 6-minute wait. I had to first log in to find the information, and then I had a 6-minute wait. So I placed my order, and then I had to go in and place a customer order as well. And that, by that time, it was an 11-minute wait. So, and then Miss Maisie said at 2:30 in the morning, well, if you're up, Mom, I need to go outside and have a little tinkle. So out we went. So yeah, so I'm very tired today. So anyhow, all right. It's a new month. I've got a new host code. Please use this host code when you're shopping in my online store. Now, remember, you guys, here in Canada, it is $60 for the bonus days. There's so much going on with Stampin' Up! Right now. We've got bonus days began today. So that is every $60 order you place before tax and shipping, you're going to get an email from Stampin' Up! For a $6 coupon. It's a code. Save that code, print it out, and put it somewhere safe, because in August you will be able to redeem it. Take $6 off of any order at all. You can combine a bunch depending on how many orders you have placed, how much you have spent this month, as to how many codes you'll get, and you can put them all on one order. Or if you're a demonstrator like me, I give some of my coupons away to my very good customers as a little thank you. There's lots of fun ways to use these coupons. Also, the clearance rack has refreshed, so make sure you check that out as well. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, there is a sale on the Paper Pumpkin past kits. So you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. So you need, go into the site and go into the, here in Canada, it is the Canadian selection, and for past kits, and all the information is there. So much going on. It's like my head is spinning. So, all right, you were ordered early this morning, Tina. The little, you got your truck set and the sleigh bundle. Yes. Now, I ordered a lot of this one horse open sleigh DSP. Quite a few of my customers added on a full pack of this for our Christmas in July, which is the 18th and 19th. We're using this. Now, I had said that registration was closed yesterday because I was afraid of it being sold out, but I grabbed a couple extra packets. So option one, just the cards, that is still available. That you can be anywhere in Canada. Option one is $25, and if you're not local, add $10 shipping. And then option 2 and 3, 2 is with the stamp set, 3 is with the bundle. This is still available, so you can still sign up. Details are going to be on my blog post. All right, so we are using horse and sleigh. We're using not the dies. You can see I've been loving this DSP. So this is today's card. Yes, Tina, this DSP is absolutely amazing. And this is such a cute, elegant, but it's such a fast card. I'm going to create it in less time than I have spent blabbering on. I'm not kidding. So the paper does all the work for you. Look at that gorgeous fox. So I have paired, let's get this stuff out of the way. So I am using this deep piece of DSP. I'm just adjusting my lighting here. We're a little shadowy because of the type of day that we're having. So this is the pattern I'm using. So this DSP at 6x6, you get 4 of each of the sheets. So with my card class, you get a quarter pack of it, and both sides are fabulous. So I want to show you how I cut this, because I wanted a couple of these trees, but I wanted this tree here as well. And I didn't want too much at the bottom. I didn't want a ton at the bottom, but I didn't want to cut all of that very subtle leaf pattern off of the top. So this is what I did. I went and I cut, because this card, the DSP on the card front is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I am going to, I can see from there where my track is for cutting. So I know that, let me just so that it's right like that. So that's going to be enough, I'm thinking, of the tracks from that cute little fox. So off this goes. Now, don't throw this out, because look at that gorgeous piece that you can add to something else. All right, so now, because I want a little bit of both sides taken off, so I'm going to go and I'm just going to slice off just a smidge here. And I'm going to go then to over here and line it up on my 4-inch. And you know what? I'm going to take a smidge more off, because that's going to cut into my tree. So, and I'm not concerned about these smidges, these teeny tiny little bits. So there we go. Now, 4, all the way over to the 4. Now I've got this piece here. Now we need it to be 5 1/4. Remember, we took a smidge off the bottom. So now we can go to here, line it up at the 5 1/4 and snip that off. And we're just losing that little bit. And this piece here even is enough to add for an accent underneath a sentiment or something like that. So don't throw those out. And there is my card front. Okay, so on the inside, I wanted some of this paper here. I wanted the few little footprints, and then some of that, I wanted to make sure that I had some of that rusty colored leaf. So I am going to make sure this is 5 1/4, because it's going on my inside piece. And then I am going to cut this down to 1 inch. Actually, let's bring some off of here. And now this is just what I'm doing. You can do whatever you like, but the options with this amazing paper. So there, I've got part of that tree there. I've got that little bit of my rusty colored leaf. So I'm going to grab all of these, and they are going to go right back in. As you can see, they're going right back in my packet. This is how I keep my, excuse me, this is how I keep my little bits, so that I know, sorry about that, I know that I've got all of my little bits in there for future projects. Now I pulled out my cardstocks, and I found that the gorgeous In Color Copper Clay was the perfect match for that fox. So let's grab our insert piece. So that's just going to go right in there like that. Let's zoom you in just a bit. Yeah, this DSP, I made sure that I got myself a full extra pack, even for after it is all sold out, with online exclusives. There is no guarantee as to how long it's going to stay in the store. So I made sure I got myself another full packet for me, because it is so amazing. And it is going to make masculine cards so incredibly quick and easy, you guys. I struggle with masculine cards, and these lovely woodland scenes that are very soft and subtle are just going to make it so much easier. It does not need to have a Christmas sentiment. It's just a winter scene, so you can make it whatever you want. You could do a winter birthday card with that. Okay, so my card front is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And that, like I said, is the copper clay. And like I said, this is such a fast card. And my DSP is just, it's the star. Oops, there's some more pieces here that I didn't slip in. My DSP is the star. This paper, I mean, wowzers. Okay. And we're just going to layer that on top. And I like my liquid glue because it allows me to have a moment to get that down nice and there, bring that in just a smidge more. Nice and straight. All right, so now we are going to stamp our joyful. I tried another sentiment, and I just thought it was too big for what I wanted the feeling of my card to be. You got, Jeannie, you got the Sleigh Suite, the Mosaic Santa, and the Truck Bundle. Good for you. I think I got the Mosaic Santa set as well. I'm just stamping to make sure. I cut my grid paper down so that it is the right size for my Pierce mat. There's my joyful. So pretty. I'm going to give that just a moment to dry because I don't want to, when I cut it down, I don't want to be making a mess. So I have a piece of the paper. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm tired. I have a piece of the, and I'm going to put it right over here. I'm going to cut this down a smidge more, but as you are fussing around with it, it's going to fray. So there it is. So I am going to wait to cut it down. I'm going to, right in the center, I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus and add, and I'm just going to fold that over because I don't want that hanging out. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to figure it's going to be about here. Now lift that up so I can get it on straight. Now I can come in and snip, and I think this is probably a little longer than the other one, but that's okay. Now with my paper snips, I don't use my ribbon snips. I'm going to just cut this down, and I'll show you the other sentiment I had done as I was playing. There. Now, this, I don't want it to be too big. So what I did to pop this up, I don't think you're going to be able to see. Let's see if I can't. I stacked. Is that going to show? I'm looking at my screen here. No, it's not. I stacked my dimensionals, my glue dots. So I'm going to go, because I don't want it dimensional, it's too high, but I want it higher than the ribbon, but not like really popping off. So I am taking 6 mini glue dots and I'm just stacking them one on top of the other on either side. So there's 3 per side. Here we go. Now, what did I do with my reverse tweezers? I don't know where I put them. They're not out here on my desk. And they're not in, oh, there they are. Okay. So, ooh, that was close. All right. So you can see that it is a bit of height, but not like a dimensional. So I'm going to just take my reverse tweezers and I'm going to straddle that and then lift that up so that I can see it. Make sure it's nice and straight. And see, that is now popped up, but not super high off my card like it would be with a dimensional. All right, so I'm going to lift that up and just, I want just there. That's a better length. Now, I thought that's lovely, but it needs just that little bit more. So let's grab some linen thread and make a linen thread bow to just add on. That looks fairly even. And then pull those tails together and snip. Get that out of the way. And let's just check our sizing here. And I think that looks good. We can bring these down just a smidge more. So as you can see, you don't need a whole lot of supplies with this paper, really. The paper is like doing all the work for us. It is so amazing. All right, now we're going to take another glue dot and roll it up. Get off of there. And I'm going to put that right there above. Come on, get off. So you can see my rolled up glue dot there. And our cute little bow is going to go right there. And now that's pretty, but I wanted one more thing. I wanted to use some of these gorgeous snowflakes that are also available right now. They are subtle, and just add that little bit to the project. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue and I'm going to go, I like to add a titch of glue because I am an oddball. Now I just really want to be sure that my embellishments are going to stick, and when it arrives wherever it's going, that everything is oh, look at that. I got a bonus snowflake. There's 2 snowflakes stuck together. That's pretty awesome. I want to make sure that when it gets to wherever it's going, all of those embellishments are still on there. So there we have it. I know the camera, because it's such a light color, it's washed out, but it is so lovely. That soft detail in the paper, it's just gorgeous. So that is today's card. Like I said, I did more yakking at the beginning than the actual creating. So let me pull. What did I do with it? Oh, so I stamped the season. Well, it says sending you. Is it sending you? Or wishing you, sorry, wishing you a season of cheer. So I masked off. So this was the sentiment here. It's quite large. So I masked off the wishing you because I didn't want that and thought, oh no, that totally takes away from the card. So then I stamped it and fussy cut out. And then I thought, I wasn't sure. So then I masked off again and had the wishing you. And then I decided, you know what? That's just too much for me. So this is how my brain works. I take it and then I just go start playing and creating. And does this work? Does that work? So I put this aside because I can use that for something else for sure. So then I tuck all these little bits back in my stamp case. Yeah. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, the color combination, it just, this new copper clay is so lovely. Now I tried pulling my color that I never use. What is it called? Because I never use it. Cajun Craze. This is how old my package is. It's got the old label on it. It's just, I'm not, those type of colors aren't what I'm like really drawn to. So this, I thought, but then I thought it was too close to, it looks lovely. And I thought it wasn't quite, it was, the tone didn't go with. So I thought, you know what, let's just stick with the copper clay. It is so lovely. I just think this card is so nice. And like I said, this could be a masculine birthday card or a thinking of you card, whatever you need. And the fact that we've got just the glue dots on there, so it's not going to be as thick as with dimensionals. It shouldn't be too bad for mailing. So if you have any questions at all, please reach out. I'd be happy to help in any way that I can. Don't forget that the online exclusives are while supplies last. There is no guarantee for them. Don't forget, if you're shopping in my online store, to use this month's host code. If your order is under $200. If your order reaches $200 before tax and shipping, don't use the code, as you will get your own rewards, and I want you to get the rewards that you have earned. Don't forget about the clearance rack refresh, and that it is bonus days. You get a $6 coupon emailed to you for every $60 before tax and shipping that you spend. All right. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Bye for now.